if you're into movement and training, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Guys, girls, and my often forgotten, but not by me, gardeners. Today we are going to be looking at some low gate positions and of course one of the homes of all movement patterns, the triple extension or the squatting pattern. This is a super important movement pattern because we use it on a daily basis for a whole host of daily tasks, and we should feel comfortable, confident, stable and strong in this range of motion. We want strong quads, stable knees, a good range of motion in the ankle. So this video is going to go through a lot of elements to increase all of these attributes for you today. So let's get right into it. Okay team, we are going to pick up where we left off on the last video, so if you haven't seen that one, check it out as well. I'm going to try and put some links either in the description or in some cards somewhere on the screen so you can have a look at the previous video. So the first order of business for today is going to be to start in your crouching position, heels off the floor. Make sure your feet are relatively hip width apart. You don't want your feet to be too wide. As you can see, this causes my knees to go into a valgus collapse and my hips are wanting to sink inside of my feet. It's not ideal. You want ideally to have your sit bones somewhere above your heels so that you are nice and stable here in this position. Now from here, we are going to shift our weight side to side, and as our center of mass travels above the point of contact, the base of support, you should feel the other leg, the free leg essentially, being able to lift a bit off the floor. So we're going to try to lift the free leg off the floor as we do our weight shifts. We're going to do 3 on each side to begin with. We're going to repeat this for 3 sets. So here we go. Shift your weight and lift the free leg. Put it back down and repeat on the other side. And 3, 4, 5. Now, if you want and you feel you need to, use your hands for support as you do the weight shift and the leg lifts. You can do 2 hands, 1 hand, and eventually, ideally, no hands. Shift, lift, shift, lift, and so on and so forth. You're going to do 3 sets of 3 on each side. If 3 is easy, of course, you can add the rep count, do 6 instead of 3 on each side. It's up to you, pick your poison, use your hands. You've got options, 2 hands, 1 hand, no hand, and I will see you on the other side. Okay team, the next variation of this work is going to require you to either have a slider, alternatively you can simply be on a slippery wooden surface with some socks. That'll also work. You can use a towel, just get creative, but you'll need one of your feet to be able to slide. So I'm going to be using this slider. Here's how this one's going to work. You're going to take your crouching position as we've been working throughout this whole video, and you're simply going to put 1 foot underneath your slider or towel. In any case, you're going to do your weight shift, and as you shifted your weight, you're going to slide the foot all the way out and then slide it back in and then reset to center. So shift, this free leg should be light, slide, slide back, center. Final one, shift, slide, in, back. And then you will swap and you will do 3 slides on each side. You can do more than 3, of course. 5 is a good number, 6 if you want, and you're going to repeat this for 3 sets. I'm going to do the other side with you guys now so you can have a look. Try your best not to use your hands on the floor. However, if you feel like you need to, you can of course put your hands on the floor during the weight shift. Shift the weight, come back, center, try to find some balance. Shift, straighten. You should feel your side bum muscles working here to lengthen this leg, push it open, and see if you can almost think about lifting it off the floor as well. Bring it in, shift to center. I'll do the final one without the hands on the floor. Try to keep balance. In and center. You will repeat this for 3 sets, and you can do 3 to 6 slides on each leg, with hand support or without. And I'll see you on the other side. Okay team, the next exercise I have in store for you is going to be a little bit more dynamic. It's going to involve a little bit more movement, still using the home that we've been working with, so our crouching position. Here's how this one's going to go. You are going to start in your crouch, you're going to shift your weight over to one side. Now you're going to try to take a step out with the free leg. Once you've taken that step out, you are going to switch sides, trying to keep your hips as low as possible, and you should be in the crouching position once again on the other side. From here, you are going to shift, match, and you should be reset. Now, of course, to progress this, you can use your hands on the floor. Again, you've got options of using both hands, one hand, no hands, ideally to finish. I will show you what these will look like. So, start in your crouch, shift your weight, 2 hands on the floor first to begin with, lift, straighten. Use the ball of the foot here, and as you switch, you can walk your hands into the other side and then match. I'll go the other way, one hand support only, step, other side, one hand, step, balance. Ideally, you want to go no hands, make sure to keep the hips as low as possible throughout the movement. And you want to do 4 transitions in total for 3 sets. I'll do one more. Shift, step, ball of the foot here. As you transition, it can go flat. Keep your hips as low as possible. Switch, ball of the foot again, balance, lean, feel your weight over the point of contact, and step. Okay team, that is all I have for you guys today, but I'm going to be following up with more videos that are going to be tackling these ranges of motion, so do stay tuned because I have more in the pipeline for you. There are always more layers we can add to our movement, so just to reiterate, we have been tackling our ankle range of motion, ankle stability, general leg and knee stability and strength, as well as our balance. These are really important ranges of motion and joint positions to be able to perform well. Why? Well, obviously because in our daily basis we use these ranges all the time, when we stand up, when we crouch, when we pick stuff up, when we look under stuff. So we need to feel confident in our ability to express these ranges, especially as you start getting older. You certainly don't want to start losing your ability to squat down and be able to get back up. So make sure that you keep lubricating, keep moving your joints so that as you progress through your life and your age, you are able to move well with quality and confidently. There is nothing that I can say to you now that will be able to even touch on the feeling you get from being able to move well. It's something you have to experience for yourself, and it's something you have to put a little bit of time into. So try to get these done a couple of times a week. And of course, I will put links to the other videos that might be of interest to you in this video somewhere, probably in the description. Alternatively, check out the tutorials playlist on my channel. There's so much stuff in there that I've made for you guys. Finally, I have one more thing for you guys. If you want any barefoot minimalist training shoes, I'm currently working with Vivo Barefoot, so full disclosure, they have given me a discount code to share with you guys, so you can get in there, check them out. They've got stuff for men, women, kids, vegan, non-vegan. The discount code is my name in caps, and you will be able to get some money off your purchase. In any case guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.